is. Good morning to the grind. Great morning to the grind. Great morning to you out there. Some way, somehow, he decided to give us a new chance, a new day, a new way, a new opportunity to put the best foot forward towards what we want in our lives. Man, we get to apply the best of the efforts. We get to be inspired towards what we want in our lives. Maybe yesterday was the day. Maybe the day before wasn't even a day. But today, we get a new chance. We get a new opportunity. It's just to get back out there and get right back at it again. My name is KeJohnna Owens. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. Each and every morning, 6 a.m. Pacific time. And God say so willing. He say so fit. I get a chance to. I'm going to share a word of encouragement, motivation. Man, we all in the trench together. So it's no big eyes, little U's. This is people talking to people about the things that we want in our lives. And I was moved to, talk about don't let what others say, distract you from what you're focused on getting done. Don't let what others say distract you from getting done what you are focused on getting done. It's a lot of distractions out there. And I don't mean people that may distract you intentionally. I'm just saying to get you off your game, get you off your mojo, get you off your stick, get you off your goal, what you want. Sometimes it's weird, to outside sources from the source that gave you the vision. He gave you the vision to share for I always, baby the word again, right? Noah was moved to build what was called an ark. Now that was crazy. You know how crazy it was? Because I didn't know there's a baby the word. I did not know that not only was he just talking about that it was going to flood, which made it crazy. It was going to flood so big that they needed to get everybody in the ark to survive. Build it as big as he can to get as many people in there as he can because it was going to flood the earth. But here's the deal. Think about this. It had never rained. So not only did they couldn't believe that it was going to flood, they couldn't believe that something called rain would come down so much that the land would flood. Man, so you got to be crazy to do a thing that's crazy. Vision is crazy. Foresight is crazy. Chess is a crazy game. You have to have such foresight of the potential of what could happen on the other side of the board, which sometimes, not all the time, is not a controllable. You can't control what the other person is going to move until you isolate, it down to, you pretty much in control. That's what they call pillage and pilfer. That's for you chess players out there. You get it. The goal you have, though. You have a goal. You have a dream. You have a vision. You want a thing. You see something. It doesn't matter what it is. You see it. You tell the world, and the world says you're crazy. See, crazy people make stuff like Velcro. Yeah, that's the crazy people. The crazy people make stuff like cars that don't need a driver. I don't know. The crazy people make a computer that could fit on a desk, and even smaller than that, a computer that could fit in your ear, Bluetooth. But a computer that we can operate, they call a cell phone. Back in my day, in the olden days, what they had was you had to take a dolly to move the computer infrastructure, whatever the big old things were back then. But today, because people were crazy and they committed to something that other people said, man, you got to be done. That's Les Brown. You got to be done, lost your mind. You don't have the money. You don't have the resources. You don't have the time. You don't have the infrastructure. You don't have the knowledge. You don't have the muscle. You don't have the consistency. People are going to tell you everything about what you don't have and what you can't do. You know why? Because in most cases, if you check the resource of the information that's telling you what you can and cannot do, or what you should and should not do, and most times it's in good stead, good place in the heart. They can't do what you subscribe to do either. Now, so if they don't believe in themselves, what would make you think that there's someone will believe in you? See, that's something you got to take into root. If I don't believe in me to do a thing, most times, I'm not going to believe it is, just in theory. Think about it. You think about it. You assess some things in your past. You were going to join the swim team, but somebody that couldn't swim was telling you, man, swimming is crazy. You were going to join the army, but somebody that couldn't join the army told you that the army was crazy. I'm just saying. Think about some things of advice that sometimes we receive. Receive it, place it where it goes, receive the feedback, and apply the work. Apply the work that he gave you a vision to create. Apply the focus that it takes that makes, and if you ever come to a place where people say you're crazy, it's not real enough to you. I'm going to tell you that. You got to come to a place, man, you're obsessed. Why you got to do all that? You don't have to do all that. You're not going to the thing? No, I can't go to the thing. I got to finish the book. What do you mean a book? Well, I'm reading John C. Maxwell, 7 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork. You know why? I want to build an amazing team. Now, somebody doesn't read, you don't have to do all that. You just grab information. Information most times is free. It's the application that costs. Time, focus, sacrifice of maybe now you may not be able to watch Power on TV because you subscribe to the notion that you can create power in real life. That's a noble thought. Let's get to the other side. On the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast, it says the way you start your day is a lot of times the way you end your day. Great morning to you, champion. Absolutely. Gail Cook, man. If you know that young lady out there, man, she's a travel agent. She's a business owner. She's savvy. She's up to win. And you don't have to do anything. Take this to the bank before we go to this video. You don't have to do anything. You get to do everything. So you get to decide that whatever it is that you want to do, you can do. You get to decide to listen to the voices that tell you what you can't do, or you get to decide that I'm going to listen to the voice that he is feeding me, and I'm going to apply a direction to get to that place. Man, let's get to the other side.
The price you will pay, the suffering you will go through to make your dream come true is incredibly small than the price you will pay if you never do. You'll pay that one the rest of your life. Ask yourself what you're willing to risk. What's the price you're willing to pay? Because what most people do when they're trying to chase their dream or their big outcome, the whole time they're negotiating the price in their head. Should I continue to do it? Is it worth it? I don't know if I can continue anymore. It's getting higher, and that price is failure. That price is setback. That price is looking back. That price can be financial, literally a physical price. Is it getting too high? Is it too much? And you'll have people in your ear, it's too big a sacrifice. You're going through too much. And you begin to negotiate it in your mind. It distracts all your focus. You can't be executing and negotiating simultaneously. If you're in your head negotiating and negotiating and negotiating, you can't execute. So negotiate it now. Negotiate it with me now. What are you willing to pay? For me, when I'm after something big, I'm going to get it. And I know that negotiation comes up front. I accept the suffering. I accept the sacrifice. I know the sacrifice is far smaller than the one I'll pay if I don't do it. And I eliminate distractions and I go freaking get what I want in my life, just like you can. And this needs to be your recipe as well.
Do you expect, based upon your performance, based upon what you produce at this point in time in your life, do you expect to be successful? Do you want to be successful? Do you want to live a life of productivity? Are there dreams you want? Everybody will say yes. But see, want shows up in conversation. Expectation shows up in behavior. See, I can tell what you expect by what you do. Judge a tree by the fruit it bears, not the fruit that it wants, not the fruit that it talks about, not the fruit that it claims, but by what you are doing. See, what you do when you leave here, when the music stops, when the shouting dies down, your behavior, how you conduct yourself, writing your goals down, deciding to enroll in school to get a GED, deciding to sit into class with children young enough to be your grandchildren, decide to find some product, some idea, some service that you can provide so that you can begin to create some value for yourself so you can create wealth.
If dreams were easy, everybody would make them happen. The problem is that most people, they can't get up in the morning. They ain't got no energy. They don't got the energy to keep up with me. I'm like, boo, ain't nothing wrong with you. You just ain't got the stamina. You just ain't got the energy. You can't smart everything. You can't outthink everything. Some stuff is just, you gotta be powerful. It's just some stuff that you gotta have stamina for. You just too slow. It just take you too long. You wake up, take you 3 weeks to do what it can take 24 hours to do. It don't make you a bad person, but you're going to forever be average because to be great, you got to keep up. I'm obsessed with improvement. Every day I'm getting better.
This is the only opportunity I got. Every single day I got to lose myself in this moment.
As we begin to focus on developing ourselves, as we begin to elevate ourselves and not to follow the crowd, activating the thinker in us and disciplining and putting on hold the emotional part of ourselves. It's not easy, but through practice and practice and practice, practice makes improvement. You can always better your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done. You'll never hit a state of perfection. You're always bigger than what you do. And so all you're looking for are new breakthroughs through practice and practice and practice. You'll get better and better and better.
The more you do, the more you realize you can do. And the better you are, the better you realize that you can become.
You got to stop waiting for your circumstance to change, and you got to change the circumstance. You got to stop saying that something's going to happen, that something's going to change, that some miraculously is going to take place in my life that's going to put me where I want to be is not going to happen. But every day you wake up, every day you get up, you got an opportunity. Every day you wake up, your fortune teller is you. At the end of that lottery ticket is you. Yep, you can be a millionaire. I don't know what you want to be or what you want to do, but I'm telling you, you can do it. But you got to understand that the person that's going to help you is the person that's the end of your arms, your hand. It's you. You have what it takes mentally. You have what it takes physically. You got the heart. You got everything it takes to make it happen.
People say it seems like you're stronger now. You're more committed now. It seems like your drive is higher now. What happened? I'm wired differently. Every opportunity is the last opportunity. Every opportunity I have to reprove myself again. Because the day you become content is the day you die. You have to make a decision that nobody in your position will outwork you. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunt. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. It is the process of the grind that shapes you and forms you. It's not the game. You think grind is what happens when the lights come on, when the sun comes out. That's not grind. The real grind is in the dark when nobody sees you, when nobody knows what you're doing, when you put in those extra reps. It's the process that makes you sweet. There are those of you with phones, and every new phone that comes out, you get it. Every piece of software, you get it. You are upgrading your technology, and you've not upgraded yourself. You don't think any different. You don't speak any different. You're the exact same person you were in 2010. I challenge you. Be obsessed with improvement and go from a gazelle to a lion. Why? Because if you don't kill it, then your family won't eat.
Download this video and audio by becoming a member at benlionelscott.com. Plus, get
love sharing the information that you hear from some of the best to ever do it. The best to ever do it. What I may be saying is one thing, because I believe in the trenches. Dr. Eric Thomas, he has quite amount of video content that he says he gives credit to getting up before the other people. He gives credit to getting out information before those that are maybe better, faster, more connected, more empowered. They have more money. They got more connections. They got more speed. They got the access to everything that you need. But maybe that's the same for you. Maybe you don't have all the connections. But I don't have all the connections. Maybe you don't have all the money. Now, I don't have all the money at all. That's for sure. But the thing is this. We get to get it. We get to get all we want in this world. We get to go after what we want in this world, what we desire in this world. And that is the most amazing part about the world, that you get to do what you want to do. You don't have to listen to people tell you that you can, or you don't have to listen to nothing that somebody has to say about what you want to do with your life. Everybody's got some kind of what you used to be, what you should be, what you should do, what you could do, all the other things. But man, what are you going to do? That's the deal. The deal is, what are you going to do with it? And I just got to share that if you have just a passion to make a thing happen, and it won't let you let it go, why would you think about letting it go? You have something that most people wish they had in their life. Something. Man, it's funny if you think about it. You have something. A lot of us will cut the life rope that you tug yourself back in. You have a vehicle to get out of a situation. You have a vehicle that's a solution to situation. The business, the club, the team, the class, the job, the family, whatever it might be. You have a rope. And the most difficult part about it is when we face some difficult times, we want to cut the rope. That's the ticket out. You got the ladder. You kick your own ladder down on yourself, because others say that it's going to break halfway up. That's funny to me. Let's have a moment right there. Hey. So somebody says, you can't do that because they can't do that, or they're scared to do that. They don't want to do that. They want you to not do the thing that you want to do because they don't want to do it. Come on, put your blinders on, go forward, and see where you get. In fact, putting the blinders on and going forward to get where you're going is that most definitely help the people that may not even want you to go that way. Because you got to put the life mask on yourself. In order for me to do the things that I want to do for my family, I've got some amazing responsibilities and accountabilities. A lot of people counting on me. In order to help the people that are counting on me, sometimes I have to do the very thing that they think I shouldn't do. Because you are in the room of the information. You are going to school and reading the book of the information. You were given a vision to apply the information a certain way. And you ask someone else what they think about the vision you were given. They don't see it. That's not for them. That's for you. I don't know where it is in the good book, but I know that's in there too somewhere. Dig that out. That he gave you the vision. Write it. Make it plain so that the world could receive it, hear it. I don't know. Somebody's got it. Now, reading the word and walking the word. It's a decision. It's a choice. Make the right choice for yourself. Go towards what you want in your life. Stand by.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Hey family, how you doing? This is Bishop once again. I was just sitting here taking notes, man, trying to figure out some stuff that I want to do for KCAA radio. And I was taking some notes on some things, and I thought I might just jump in and share a little bit with you today. I was talking about your rewards in life for solving problems. A lot of us don't understand that you are a problem solver. I'll say it again, you are a problem solver. And so today I want to talk a little something about that. You know, your rewards in life are determined by the problems that you're willing to solve. You know, your eyes see, your ears hear, your mind thinks, your mouth speaks. Everything God created was created to solve a problem. You were created to solve a problem. Mechanics solve car problems, dentists solve teeth problems, lawyers solve legal problems, and mothers solve emotional problems. You were created to solve a problem, man. A lot of times, your blessings that you're looking for are connected to the problems you are willing to solve. So like I said, today I want to talk just a quick minute about that, because like I said, a lot of us don't understand the fact that a lot of the rewards that you are looking for are just connected to the problems that you're willing to solve. Most individuals will teach you to run from problems, but we should learn to run to problems, because some of the problems are the key that you're looking for to open the door for the blessings that you're looking for. Man, I'm telling you, man, you know, problems are the birthplace for promotions. Yes, they are. Some problems are the birthplace for some of your promotions and maybe some new relationships. So you have to understand that some new relationships that are waiting to connect with you, it's all about you just coming in and solving the problem for somebody. And then all of a sudden, you have great relationships from that moment on. The problem that's nearest you is the problem nearest you is usually your secret door out of trouble. So a lot of times when you're going through something, a lot of times you should be looking to solve a problem for somebody else, because when you help them, then they possibly can help you. They probably can help you out of your situation because you helped them out of theirs. And then I was thinking about the fact that you will only be remembered for two things. The problems you solve are the ones you create. Did you get that? Sometimes you need to always remember, you will always be remembered for two things. The problems you solve are the ones you create. So you need to think about that. And I want to leave you with this. You know, the problems you're willing to solve determines who pursues you. I'll say it again. It's the problems that you are willing to solve determines the individuals who will be pursuing you. You know, if you look at it, understand this. If you become a great problem solver, everybody will be looking to you. And if you can remember, If you have something that they can't get anywhere else, they're going to always be coming back to you. So focus this, you know what, all this week, we're going to, on KCAA Radio, you can catch us right there, KCAA Radio, Inland Empire 106.5 and Express 1050 on your AM and 106.5 on your FM. And so, like I said, we met every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 5 p.m. We call it The Drive at 5. And we always play the best music ever. And we give you a word that can help change your life. So that's what it's all about. Just real good music, giving you a word that could change your life right there. KCAA Radio. And if you just like take us with you wherever you go, you can go to kcaaradio.com. 5 o'clock p.m., 5 o'clock p.m., not a.m., p.m. for The Drive at 5, man. And like I said, we're always touching on all kind of topics. So I will see you. I thank you for just checking out the YouTube channel right here at Think Big Plus. And man, I'm telling you, we got so many things we're going to do. So always stay in touch with us right here at Think Big Plus. It's the Bishop. Talk to you a little later. Blessings on you.
Bishop Harold H. Jackson, and thank you for the support. Always on time, always in tune, always on the grind as well, man. I appreciate you, sir, for allowing me to be a mentee to you for many years, to follow some of your amazing, philosophy, especially on, the work it takes. So I appreciate you, appreciate what you do. Think Big Plus, KCAA Radio, FM 106.5, I think I said Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Get it done. Check him out. The live drive at 5, I call it. Get those shots out. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Much love to you. And as we get out and close out for the day, I want to leave you with a thought. It's a thought of the thing that you want to do. You said you were going to do, right? So today is don't let what others say distract you from what you focus on getting done. And they say this, he say that, she say that, so what? Everything else, you used to be, you should have been, you nothing, or you something, even in praise and everything else and in between. You take that, you put it in your pack, you put it in the bag, you put it somewhere where you can grab out, kind of like Kobe Bryant sometimes too. You read the negative news, and the negative news, you don't have to believe it. But you can put it on the board of what they said or why you're doing the work that you believe in getting accomplished. Because when you get what you are on pace to get accomplished, people want to be a part of it. And the people that you are looking to make an impact in their lives are generally the ones that may not see what you're doing, support what you're doing, or believe in what you're doing. But what you're doing is for them. That's all right. That's the cross to bear. That's the work. That's the commitment. That's the ability to say, because you did a thing, the means to the end may not even matter at the end. Because if you accomplish your goal and you're able to facilitate the needs of your family, from the goal, if it's bigger than you hear me say it all the time, it's got to be bigger than you. Now you can help your community. Now you can help your family. Now you can do the things that you said you wanted to do to help other people. But while you're doing it, the people you wanted to help may not have believed in you. It's part of the process. Step into it. Put that badge on your chest. You know what? It's on you. It's on me. When you look in the mirror, you say, hey, we got this. I see you on the other side. It's been the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. Don't let what others say distract you from what you need to do to get done, what you said you was going to do. Take that to the bank.